Let us vibe. I can't do that too much longer. Stream party for the stream. Did I really want to do this? I don't know if I'm time to do it. No one can do this. I can change when I say beta. I don't know what it is. Oh. Oh, we can choose our shades. Okay. Probably gonna go with none. Man. Make sure, oh, that's not how you want to view all your chats, man. That's not how you want to view all your chats, man. Freaking out, man. No, not right now. Just made the basic copy of the new cartridge. Have to go through all the individual ones and do it that way. I think I'm going to make sure that we have the blends done for just the basic chip for the trophies. That way it goes out. Oh fuck, I gotta change the QR code on them too, yo. God, I added QR codes. Something cool to throw in the mix. Figured it'd be like a thing, like a Easter egg. When it rotates, you get my drift. Oh, do you get my drift, my friends? Oh. No, hopefully the music's still coming through decent. Like, I know it gets choppy at some hours, so I want to see what the Infinite said about sent him my idea for today's drop. I like to get feedback, you know. I'm just having all these, and he just says fine. And like, I have all these ideas and stuff like that, and when he doesn't say fine, it's usually like, yeah, but that's already what we're doing. It's like you heard what I said, and then you just repeated it. It's like, I really want us to do this. And like, difficult. But hey, just what it is. I feel like once we get like ARC vote going, that'll be really useful too. Oh my goodness. Then I have like community. I could do ticket votes more often on it right now. We could do ARC, but I don't want to have people send their ARC and me send it back and all this other bullshit that much right now. Oh, Loki is out. Loki sounds dope. Welcome. Yeah, after this timer finishes on stream, 7 minutes on the timer, we're gonna found a new DeFi project. Sorry about my fan. Found a new DeFi project though. That, bruh, if I would have jumped in it last night, when I found it, like I didn't take a loss or anything. Like it's not like still in good standing. But if I jumped in it last night, would have just had $50 and been able to farm with that, or $50 worth of the token, made my decisions with it. Either way, any way that I chose to go with it last night would have been a positive. The $50 turned into $80, so it almost doubled. And then their token that was that I was thinking about going into with it, their shares token went from $90 to $150, so good there too. And I'm looking for something that'll go up so that I can pay off this this loan that I did on Aave. I bought a whole bunch of Aave and hyper compounding, and took out a little $300 loan to do some DeFi with it, with the hypercount. So I'm earning some Matic each day, and then I'm also using that loan to compound and do stuff with DeFi. I forgot what the fuck I did with that loan. I put it into like a Space Rat, which, I mean, technically, if it's all on Space Rat, then I made my money back. Space Rat is something that like you wouldn't hear about in most stuff, but it went up 50% yesterday. So, and it's up this morning. It's just like, it's gonna continue to go up, and then when people finally find it, it's gonna go up a lot. I'm like, hey, we touch 1 cent. Your boy cashed out for a few years though. This is our black trophy. The Black Knight. Ooh, okay, hide the plane. That was the best last time. Where's the plane? Rotate. hate this is always on that. Like, how do I not have it do that? And it clicks it, man. I really hate that that's always like it. Cool. Now this one is also a beta event one. Minus the QR code. So those two get, and then I just need to snap them into image form. Cool. So the most basic form of what I need to do is like done, because the static doesn't even have the QR code. But I do need to make that QR code. Oh, I can't even make it yet because we need the event to finish. Oh, great. We're in great standing then. I can make the statics, the QR code comes after Wonderful. Perfect. Hope he's not mad. I want to send him a shit to that. Send him a shit to that. I finally got paid. I can finally send it to you. And the market's down. It's going to be a wonderful time to get paid. You have 1 minute. Alright, timer. This is 1 minute. And I don't have it that big all the time. I can make it bigger. Well, I'm like looking for my phone and that's where it's at. Where's my glasses, man? Who's learning about some DeFi? Oh, I'm only talking this way though. My computer's gonna be right here. Alright, folks. Let's do that thing. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I'm actually just gonna go away. I'll take you through the intro. What's up, folks? It's your boy MMG Smurf here today. And today we're talking You know, we're talking DeFi, we're talking crypto, we're talking our event that we have later today, NFT Weekly. So we got a few things on deck. Hopefully you find them all informational, entertaining. Anything that we share, as far as crypto and DeFi and all that stuff, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I always like to go over to my couch. I'm gonna make a new couch here pretty soon, but I have this couch here. I say, you know, we have this couch here because this is like as if we were just kicking it on the couch. You was just a homie, you came through, you started asking questions about Money Match Gaming, how we do stuff, whatnot, and I let you know. And be like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, not financial advice, this and that, give you a little spiel, it all comes with risk, only invest what you can afford to lose, etc. Do your own research. And then we jump into that thing. I'm gonna go back over my white window. Here we are. You can see my desktop over here up on the screen. And yeah, I wanted to share a new DeFi farm. You can see our Discord open right there. And also learning some stuff with Blender, because I am the designer. But our DeFi find today, it is SafeDollar, app.safedollar.fi. SafeDollar.fi. This is a Polygon blockchain, Polygon /Matic farm. And so let's pop this bad boy up in full version. It's a farm, merch available on moneymatchgaming.com. Also, give us a like and follow if you're liking this stuff like that. And encourage us to keep it rolling. Let me turn this music down a little bit while I go through this stuff. I know I'm often fighting with it with my own volume. But it is app.safedollar.fi. You can see we got 11 million TVL locked so far. This reminds me of the early days of projects and stuff like this on Binance Smart Chain, where you'd be finding them around, 7 million, 10 million and stuff like that. And it's like, whoa, how are these not being talked about more? The big ones have, 100 million already locked in it, and it's really not being talked about that much. Mark Cuban is actually saying some things about Polygon and Matic, but it seems, he's talking about quick swap, which is like the main bread and butter. That's one that, you can talk about that people are. But here we are in DeFi land of it all. And we have what I've covered multiple times on this channel, on the Binance Smart Chain, which is an algorithmic stablecoin type of project on Polygon. And so if you are familiar with the Binance Smart Chain and other algorithmic stablecoin projects, most of them collapsed when the market took a significant dump. Like everybody, because you need certain stakeholders and stuff like that to propel those, and so they have different mechanisms and stuff like that were being built into them. Other than that, what also weakened the ecosystem on Binance Smart Chain and created a lot of FUD was an issue in value DeFi smart contracts, where value DeFi had 30-70%. You can make like 80% shift with the liquidity pairs, and they had an issue in there, which led to a bunch of different type of hacks within their ecosystem. And so people's funds were getting drained and stuff like that when they would pair, like that, the farm themselves would allocate so many tokens to the project, and then those funds would get liquidated or something, which created a lot of FUD in the ecosystem and tanked a bunch of different projects and this and that. And so here on Polygon, we hopefully have learned from the ways of the Romans, and we'll see where this goes. Generally speaking, these projects do offer an opportunity to potentially make a whole bunch of money, and so yeah, that's what I'm gonna be going here for. I'm gonna be going here for the potential gains. I still want to figure out what I want to do with my strategy on this platform, whether I want to go with the SDO or the SDS. And SDO will be their stable dollar for the platform. Usually before one of these things launches their farm, the stable dollar will skyrocket in price. Once the farm launches, you expect the stable dollar to start going down. A lot of people incorrectly assume that the stable dollar would just plummet immediately once the new farm launches, or the boardroom for these projects, which is how they actually keep things in check. And so think of MakerDAO as like the big DeFi project that's successful doing this type of thing. But they have a boardroom which keeps things from getting too inflationary. And so, it's supposed to print out a certain amount of the stable coin to shareholders to keep things in check. and around whatever the thing's price is. And I imagine this one's supposed to be around $1. So currently it's, you know, $11. So you could imagine it going all the way down to $1. But once the boardroom launches, it won't do that immediately because the boardroom only prints so much every like 8 or 12 hours, depending on what this thing is set to do. But it only prints so much over what are known as epochs. And so if it's only printing so much so slowly, you can estimate and start to get especially after it starts. Like before it starts, you're really just kind of play like a guessing game. But once it starts, you start to get like a feel of when the price is going to make these shifts downward and how often it happens, along with like the external market, the secondary market playing its factor, people buying and selling and stuff like that. Which I mean, I can't even call it secondary market, just the market. But that's what we're looking at with this thing. These have been very lucrative for me in the past. Built up quite a bit on Binance Smart Chain from like, you know, again, I used half an Ethereum for my entire Binance Smart Chain investment, and Ethereum was only a few $100s at the time. And so it was not a lot of money. And here they're giving me $80 to start, which is really what I want to cover this thing. This is the airdrop portion. Is just like, yeah, they're giving you $80 to start if you've had any of these tokens. So Basis Cash on Ethereum, I don't know what that is. Mithril Cash on Ethereum, heard of it, didn't use it. Polydoge on Polygon. I do have Polydoge. SafeMoon on Binance Smart Chain. I do have SafeMoon. Midas Dollar on Binance Smart Chain. I might have some fractions of Midas Dollar. Iron Finance on Binance Smart Chain. I did never get into that because by then those type of projects were mostly collapsing, but Iron is still pushing. What is this? D Dollar? I have no idea what that is on Binance Smart Chain. Another type of other stable. And QuickSwap, Polygon. A lot of people do have QuickSwap. I was thinking about getting into it last night. But if you have any of these tokens on any of these smart chains, then you are eligible while supplies last. They're at 4% right now for a free airdrop on app.safedollar.fi. Yeah, not an advertisement or anything like that. Do your own research for these type of projects, all that stuff. Make sure you're reading it when you're claiming, all that type of jazz, because I have not claimed mine yet. So not financial advice, yada yada. But this is what they're offering here. I'm going to do this live on stream. I wanted to wait to do it, because I was going to do it, because we're going to take that money. Now, Polygon is usually pretty quickly, so let's check out the transaction. I'm doing my, you can't see me, I'm doing my David Ruffin real quick. Says it went through. Oh, I'm like, that's gameplay. So which one am I using for this then? Oh my goodness, I have no idea. Maybe this one, probably this one. Boom. Okay, so claim went through. So if I check my wallet, I would have to add Safe Dollar to my wallet probably to truly see it right now. I can get that token for you guys here, because some people might be like, well, how would you ever see the token? How do you know you actually have it? Do you know you have it? Prove it to me. Okay, let's prove some stuff. Push contract and went straight around. Where did I get that stuff last night? Onto, maybe I don't think it was in resources. You can see in the SDO and wallet, they show us right there. Oh, yeah, let's add this to MetaMask. I don't know if that's gonna add that to QuickSwap there. So let's pop it out. I like to usually click on the graphic just to make sure of the token. Make sure that I'm not on some type of smart contract. And we can copy the address right there. It's also up here in the URL. You can go over to QuickSwap. So I'm just gonna check how much money they actually just gave me, right? Put the address up there. It might take a second to load in there. Hopefully I copied it correctly. I mean, yeah, I just pushed the copy button. Something's taking so long today. Is it my computer or something I just can't wait. Wow. I'm like, do I go to DFYN? Do I try a different swap? I'm impatient. Yeah. So there's my 6.8 of these bad boys. How much Matic would that give me? This exchange might not have any liquidity though, so we might see like a discrepancy down there. I'd really love it to load up here where I imagine they're actually selling the bad boy. I'm gonna refresh this thing. Oi, the joys of life for the very first time. Man, bro. I wish I could even blame the platform, but my computer's been like a little slow with some of this stuff lately, so I have no idea. So I have a lot of shit open. You know what I'm saying? NFT Weekly. I'm like, fam, it has not even loaded over here. I cannot even get a load over here. Still. Do I go to sushi? Do I go to sushi? Like, would sushi be the call? Cause I mean, no, they linked me here. They're like, I'm like, bye, and they're like, oh no, there's a different DEX. Okay. I don't even know about Polydex, but apparently this is their the DEX they're using, and it's got a tech rate audit. I'll buy it. It's $83. Don't care as long as you can convert it into what you need to convert it into. All that stuff that I just clicked through pretty quickly looked very traditional. I should take my time with that then. Show me 6.8 something SDO. $86 or 60 Matic or 0.035 ETH. Just a few things that it could be. How much Aave? Like shit, holding on. I mean, look, I could hold on to it, right? But we're not gonna hold on to it because not holding on to it allows us to farm with it. Like we don't got no liquidity for Aave. Get out of here. But you probably just go into USDC or something like that. I'm gonna prove it now in case things are ever slow. And I should approve SDS as well in case shit's. I understand. Oh, SDS. To trade SDS, you click on the settings icon and set your slippage to 2%. This SDS tax 2% on each transaction. Ooh, okay. Buyback and burn SDO. So they have. I was wondering what they implemented that would be different with their shares and stuff like that. I believe the sheer number of shares is different than a lot of other projects on Binance Smart Chain where it's a lot more. And Iron Finance is doing something very similar where it's a lot more. But, you got to put something else in place, right? So, boom. Oh, if I had 8 of those. 8 of those. No, okay. So, what's our play gonna be? I'm not gonna sit here and wait with you guys and share my play. But this does exist. There are other cool projects on Polygon like DFYN. Do your own research on this one, but basically after farming is done, you get 25% of whatever you farmed, and the rest will be given to you over 2-month periods, unless you choose to farm in a different way that you're allowed to do. So again, do your own research because that probably sounded like a lot. Polycat.finance is another really popular one. Been going off. Oh, we're down $6 today, but we still got ups. I said the rest of what I farm right now is going to be going into, I believe, right? Because I pretty much matched this. I wanted to get 70 each. So I'm 2 fish away from getting the 70 points on each of these things. But at this point, I really want to be buying up some Ethereum. I think I'm just going to buy up Ethereum for the rest of the time. with my Polycat shit for a bit, because if the price goes back up in Polycat, that's gonna be a lot of money anyways, and I'd rather just be buying up Ethereum each day at, you know, like if I wait to what would be 24 hours, it'd be like $20 a day, and so I'd rather be buying up Ethereum at like $20 a day over on this platform, on another platform, as many places as I can, buying up these assets, and if I want to switch at some point, then start buying up something else. But that's what we're doing on these ones. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this portion of stream, because I wanted to start doing some Smash and stuff like that, chilling with the homies. Also got to finish some NFT work and stuff like that. Get ready for the event today. Event at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. That's 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. Free to play, free to earn event. NFT weekly. This will also be a ticket tournament in Money Match Gaming's Discord. And a ticket tournament means that if you register in our Discord using the DREG command, which to get it gives you the adventurer role, and to get this role, this and the command, all you have to do is follow us on dlive.tv. When you make an account, or after you make one, you can always check it again, but they'll give you a blockchain username. You take your blockchain username and you actually create it. You could just make it your exact same as your username, but you take your blockchain username and you enter it with our bot. After you followed us, ping an admin to speed that process up. Otherwise, the bot will kind of wait for DLive to confirm your account, and then after DLive confirms your account, it waits its period of time and then confirms it and stuff. So it takes longer. But to speed all that up, just ping an admin after you do that, and we'll speed up the process for you. Yeah. You can join our system and earn tickets per round of tournaments, as well as utilize our matchmaking system and our general Discord arcade the way it's supposed to be used. And so, yeah, there's that spiel that I wanted to attach to things. I think I pretty much covered all that we wanted to cover. Yeah, we got NFT Weekly later tonight, free airdrop on that website. And again, the website name is app.safedollar.fi. Do your own research, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. You know, but if you wanted to just take what they gave you, right, you probably can just take that and then sell it, I think, like immediately, to just have free money, which might be nice if you lost money in something on Binance Smart Chain. Well, you got, all of a sudden you got Matic, all of a sudden you got free Matic. Well, who doesn't want some free Matic? I should just make that a video. Might make a few. All right, see you guys.